Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something I'm ridiculously excited about. We're turning trash into like actual treasure. I'm talking about taking all those things you usually throw away and turning them into DIY masterpieces. We're gonna be upcycling like it's going out of style because, let's be real, who needs to buy expensive decorations when you can make them out of stuff you were gonna throw in the recycling bin anyway? Plus, it's good for the planet. And we all know Mother Earth needs a little love right now. So grab your glue guns, your glitter, because everything's better with glitter, and maybe some snacks because this is gonna be epic. Let's get crafty. Okay, first up, we're tackling those empty cans that are probably judging you from the recycling bin right now. You know the ones? They've been sitting there for weeks, just waiting for a new purpose. Don't act like you don't have a stockpile. We all do, and today we're going to put them to good use. We're turning them into super cute, super chic lanterns. Trust me, these will be the talk of your next gathering. And the best part? This is so easy, even I can do it. Seriously, if I can manage this, anyone can. First things first, safety first. Make sure those cans are clean and dry. You don't want any leftover food gunk messing up your masterpiece. We don't want any funky smells or, God forbid, sharp edges. Take a moment to inspect them carefully. Once you've given them a good wash, it's time to get creative. Gather all your crafting materials and set up a nice workspace. Think about what kind of vibe you're going for. Are you aiming for something modern, rustic, or maybe a bit whimsical? Do you want something geometric and modern? Clean lines and sharp angles can look really sophisticated, or maybe something a little more whimsical with hearts or stars. These can add a playful touch to your decor. You can even write on them. Personalize your lanterns with names, dates, or fun quotes. I'm thinking about putting some inspirational quotes on mine, like keep on truckin' or I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm doing it with glitter. It adds a personal touch. Once you've got your design figured out, grab a marker and draw it directly onto the can. This is where your creativity really shines. Don't worry about being perfect. Imperfections add character. They make each piece unique and special. Now comes the fun part. Punching holes. This is where your design starts to come to life. You can use a hammer and nail for this, but honestly, I prefer a drill. It makes the process quicker and more precise. It's just so much more satisfying, plus you can create more intricate designs with ease. If you're using a drill, please, for the love of all that is holy, be careful. Safety first, always. Wear safety glasses, maybe even a helmet if you're feeling extra cautious. Better safe than sorry. We don't want any crafting casualties today. Let's keep all our fingers intact, shall we? Once you've got your holes all punched out, it's time to add a handle. This makes your lanterns easy to carry and hang. Just drill 2 holes near the top of the can, thread some wire through, and voila! You've got yourself a handle. It's simple but effective. Now if you're feeling extra fancy, you can totally paint your lanterns. This is where you can really let your personality shine. I'm thinking a nice metallic gold or maybe a pop of color. Both options can look stunning, but honestly, even left plain, these things look amazing. Sometimes simplicity is key. Finally, pop in a tea light candle or one of those battery-operated ones, safety first people, and you've got yourself a masterpiece. The light will shine through the holes, creating beautiful patterns. These lanterns are perfect for adding a little ambiance to your next outdoor party, or just making your living room look extra cozy. They're versatile and can be used in so many different settings. Alright, next up, we're tackling that mountain of magazines you've been hoarding since like 2002. It's time to put them to good use. You know the ones I'm talking about. The ones with the quizzes about which Spice Girl you are, and the fashion spreads that make you question all your life choices. Those nostalgic pages are about to get a new lease on life. Instead of letting them gather dust and judgment in the corner, we're gonna turn them into a super cool, totally unique piece of wall art. This project is not only creative but also a great way to recycle. Trust me, this is way more fun than actually reading the articles. Plus, it's a fantastic way to spend a rainy afternoon or a lazy Sunday. First, we need to figure out our theme. Are we going for something bold and colorful, or maybe something a little more minimalist? The choice is yours, and the possibilities are endless. This is your chance to let your inner art freak flag fly. Don't hold back. Let your creativity shine. Once you've got your theme nailed down, it's time to start flipping through those magazines and ripping out anything that catches your eye. Look for colors, patterns, and images that speak to you. Don't overthink it, just go with your gut. Sometimes the best art comes from spontaneous decisions. Now comes the fun part, arranging your cutouts. I like to lay everything out on the floor before I start gluing, just to make sure I'm happy with the composition. This way, you can see the big picture and make adjustments as needed. This is also a good time to channel your inner control freak and make sure everything is perfectly aligned. Precision can make a big difference in the final look. When you're ready to start gluing, I recommend using Mod Podge. It's a versatile adhesive that works wonders for projects like this. It's basically like glue, but for fancy people. Plus, it adds a nice finish to your artwork. Plus, it dries clear so you don't have to worry about any messy glue streaks ruining your masterpiece. Your art will look clean and professional. Once you've glued everything down, you can call it a day, or you can take it to the next level and seal it with another layer of Mod Podge. This extra step can add durability to your piece. This will help protect your collage from dust, spills, and the occasional rogue cat hair. It's a small effort for long-lasting results. And there you have it. A one-of-a-kind piece of art that didn't cost you a fortune. It's personal, it's unique, and it's a great conversation starter. Hang it up in your living room, your bedroom, or even your bathroom. Each space can benefit from a touch of creativity. Because let's be real, every room deserves a little bit of art, even if it is made out of old magazines. It's a testament to your creativity and resourcefulness. Chapter 3. Glass Jar Vases, from pickle jars to flower power. Okay, let's be real, we've all got a cabinet full of mismatched glass jars that we swear we're going to use for something someday. Well, today's the day, my friends. We're turning those humble jars into gorgeous vases that will make your flowers look like $1,000,000. First things first, make sure those jars are sparkling clean. We don't want any lingering pickle juice or spaghetti sauce aromas clashing with the sweet scent of your blooms. Once they're squeaky clean, it's time to get our craft on. Now, you can totally leave your jars plain, but where's the fun in that? Let's add some personality. You can paint them, wrap them in twine, or even glue on some fancy lace. The possibilities are endless. If you're going the painting route, I recommend using acrylic paint. It dries quickly and cleans up easily with water. Plus, it comes in a million different colors so you can let your creativity run wild. Once your paint is dry, it's time to add some finishing touches. I like to tie a ribbon around the neck of the jar or glue on some cute buttons. It's all about the details, people. And there you have it. A beautiful vase that's ready to showcase your favorite flowers. These make great gifts too, especially if you pair them with a bouquet of fresh blooms. You're welcome. Chapter 4. Button Tree Canvas Art. Because who doesn't love a little whimsy? Alright, for this next project we're gonna need a canvas, some paint, and a whole lot of buttons. Seriously, raid your grandma's sewing kit if you have to, because we're about to get our button on. First, we're going to create our background. You can paint it a solid color, get all abstract with some cool textures, or even use patterned scrapbook paper. It's your world, we're just living in it. Once your background is dry, it's time to paint on our tree. Don't worry if you're not Bob Ross. Even a stick figure tree will look amazing covered in buttons. Trust me. Now comes the really fun part, adding the buttons. This is where you can let your creativity run wild. Use different sizes, colors, and textures to create a truly unique piece of art. You can even glue on some beads or sequins for extra sparkle. This project is so easy, even kids can do it, with adult supervision of course. It's a great way to use up all those random buttons you have lying around and add a touch of whimsy to your home decor. Chapter 5. CD Mosaic Coasters. From outdated tech to sparkling decor. Remember CDs? Those shiny discs we used to listen to music on before Spotify took over our lives? They were once the epitome of modern technology, holding our favorite tunes and cherished memories. Well, dust off your old CD collection because we're giving them a new lease on life as super chic coasters. It's time to transform these relics of the past into something both functional and fashionable. This project is a little more involved than the others, but trust me, the results are totally worth it. You'll end up with a set of coasters that are not only practical, but also a great conversation starter. Plus, it's a great way to recycle those old CDs that are just taking up space. Instead of letting them gather dust, you can turn them into something beautiful and useful. First things first, we need to break those CDs into pieces. This is where the fun begins, but also where you need to be a bit careful. Now, before you go all Hulk smash on them, let me stop you right there. We want to break them in a controlled manner to avoid any accidents. We want small, manageable pieces, not a shattered CD massacre all over your floor. Precision is key here to get the best results. The safest way to do this is to score the shiny side of the CD with a craft knife and then break it apart with your hands. This method ensures you get clean breaks and reduces the risk of injury. It's kind of therapeutic actually. There's something satisfying about turning something old into something new. Just be careful not to cut yourself. Wearing safety gloves can help protect your hands during this step. Once you've got a good pile of CD pieces, it's time to start arranging them on your coaster bases. This is where your creativity can really shine. You can use plain cork coasters or get fancy with some pre-made mosaic tiles. The choice is yours, depending on the look you're going for. Now this is where your inner artist can really shine. Let your imagination run wild as you create your unique designs. Arrange the CD pieces in any pattern you like. You can experiment with different layouts until you find one that you love. You can go for a classic mosaic look, create a cool geometric design, or even spell out your initials. The possibilities are endless. Each coaster can be a mini masterpiece. Once you're happy with your design, it's time to glue everything down. This step ensures that your pieces stay in place. I recommend using a strong adhesive like E6000 glue. It's durable and will keep your mosaic pieces secure. It's a little messy, but it will hold those CD pieces in place for years to come. Make sure to apply the glue evenly for the best results. After your glue has dried completely, you can grout the coasters if you want. This step adds a professional touch to your project. This is totally optional, but it does give them a more polished look. Grouting can enhance the overall appearance of your coasters. Just spread the grout over the mosaic, making sure to fill in all the gaps, and then wipe away the excess with a damp sponge. This step ensures a smooth and even finish. And there you have it. A set of unique and stylish coasters that will make you the envy of all your friends. These coasters are not just functional but also a testament to your creativity. Plus, you can rest easy knowing that you've given those old CDs a new lease on life. It's a win-win situation. You get beautiful coasters and the environment gets a little love too. You did it! Now go forth and craft like a boss. And there you have it, folks. 5 amazing DIY projects that will transform your home from basic to boujee without breaking the bank. Who knew trash could be so chic, right? But seriously, I hope this video has inspired you to look at everyday objects in a whole new light. You don't need to spend a fortune to have a stylish and unique home. Just a little creativity and a willingness to get your hands dirty. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future crafting adventures. And be sure to share pictures of your creations in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you come up with.